Hi, this is Deborah here, and today I am making some sugar scrub. I'm going to be making some foaming emulsified sugar scrub. And this is like, it's like a whipped soap that I've made. And what I'm going to do is basically whip it up, and then I'm going to add my essential oils to it, and add it to the jars. Now I've already sterilized my jars. I've sterilized my work area, so everything is nice and sterilized to keep bacteria down. That's something you don't want to have, is bacteria. Now I did use a paraben-free preservative, so we should be good to go. So I'm going to go ahead and let me see if I can straighten the camera up here a little bit. Go ahead and whoop this up. Hopefully it will get really thick. This is 16 ounces, but I think it's going to turn into a lot when it's all said and done. Oh yeah, and I'm also using I'm using some raw sugar. These granulas they're not too small. They're actually just right. And you can find this raw sugar in any grocery store. So I'm just using the granular raw sugar here, and I'm going to put that in next. Okay, I should have poured that out into a cup. Okay, figure it out here. Okay, sometime when you're ready to go, something's not ready. Okay, so I'm just going to sit this aside, and I'll just pour it out of the container. I like to use the Pyrex. I like to use the glass measuring cups, because you can really clean those up really good and sterilize them really good. I don't really like to use my face products in plastic or anything. I am using in a stainless steel pot, because I like to separate my live products from my face, my beauty care products. I like to keep it separate. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and even my spoons. So I'm going to go ahead and start whipping this up, and I probably will cut it off so you don't have to go through all of that, hear all this noise. I haven't learned how to silence some of the noise yet. I'm still learning, still working on it, so I'll get there. So I will bring you back in just a few seconds here. Okay, I'm still whooping it. It can get a lot fluffier than this. I started off with my KitchenAid hand mixer here. It's a little slow. This is the highest speed. I bought this from a thrift shop or something, but it does the job when you first start off, because I don't want it to spill all over the place. So I actually started off with this, because this is the highest motion. It goes to 3, and it's supposed to be faster, but it's not there. So now I'm going to use my other little one. I ordered a KitchenAid, but I got a super good deal on it. It's unbelievable. It's so unbelievable that the company that I ordered from is not them, but they host it. They told me that that this company probably wasn't legit, and I'm like, oh no, maybe that's why the price was so cheap. But then they gave me a tracking number. This company that I ordered it from gave me a tracking number, so the secondary company says, well, maybe they're legit. Let me put on some gloves here, because I do need gloves. I'm trying to take that out. Said that if they gave you tracking numbers, then they're legit. But it should have got here on Monday, and today is Thursday already. So I'm like, And they told me, they says, well, if you have any troubles, let us know, and we will deal with it. So for that price that I paid for it, it is a refurbished. It's not brand new, it is refurbished, but they gave me a tracking number. So maybe, just maybe, they're going to send me my KitchenAid. For that price, I thought, whoa, what a deal. But then sometime, if it sounds too good to be true, it is fast. So here we go. I'm going to speed up my other little mixer, because it can get at it. Okay, here we go. Uh-oh, got to cut it on first. Oh, Lordy. If I'm laughing crazy, that's because I always laugh when I'm a little nervous, I guess. Oh my goodness. Okay, here we go. That one gets at it. And I didn't pay a lot of money for this one either. But I did buy this one brand new, but it was very expensive. Okay, still need to go a few more minutes, so I'm going to bring you back in just a minute. Okay, I've got it all beaten. As you can see, it has really fluffed up. And the secret for this is once you beat it, it gets the air into it and it really fluffs up. So I'm going to go ahead and add my raw sugar to this. Now, if it seems selfish that I'm not giving out this recipe, I actually bought this recipe on Etsy, so you can find it on Etsy. One of the stipulations when you purchase a recipe, you're not allowed to give it out. I mean, you can find some of these recipes where some of the people that make these products do give them out, and that's what you're going to want to look for. Okay, so it ain't like I'm trying to be selfish with my recipes or anything. I will have some recipes that I've made on my own that I love to share, all except for the ones that took me a long time to come up with them. But yeah, the Soap Queen has a lot of recipes. There's just a lot of the Wholesale Supply Plus, Nature's Garden. You can find a lot of these recipes there. Okay, so don't think I'm trying to be selfish or anything, because this is not a learning tutorial. This is just to show you how I do it. But if it was a learning tutorial, I would really need to show you how to find all the products and how to go about, you know, making this. But don't feel bad. I mean, I'm just, like I said, do your homework and you will find a lot of the products if you want to make them yourself, because they're out there. It's just that these are this recipe is one that I'm not allowed to give out. It's not mine. I paid for it. So you can find it on Etsy, and like I said, you can find it at Wholesale Supply Plus. These recipes on Nature's Garden. I hope that helped you some. Okay, so I've added my sugar in, and I'm trying not to make too many bubbles at this point here now. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and separate. I'm going to make 3 different kinds. I'm going to make a grapefruit, a peppermint, and some lavender. I'm out of lavender, so I'm going to mostly focus on lavender here. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and scoop some of this in and put my essential oils into it. Now, like I said, you can use different fragrance, but I always like to use essential oils because, you know, it is, you know, this is a face wash, and that just works out for me. I just want to do it that way. I think it's a lot healthier that way. That's what I should say. Get my words all twisted up there. Okay, so this one. And that's 2, and I think I'll leave this one in the pot here. Okay. Take a little bit more of that. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and add my essential oils, and I will leave in the description box where I bought my essential oils from. There we go. Okay. This is the pink grapefruit there. Put just a little bit more into that one. The peppermint is really strong, so you don't have to use too much of the peppermint there. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and use the beater here to mix it in, mix it up. Get those 2 out of the way. I'm going to go ahead and mix my essential oils in up here. Now this is not white like it was at first because I am using a raw sugar, which I just find, I just love it. I do use white sugar from time to time, but I love this raw sugar too. Okay. Some other beaters there. I'm just going to go ahead. Oh, I need to get my... I need to get my my scale here. We'll see how much goes in here. Now, if these was clear jars, I could use a piping bag. A pipe. Let me see if I can get this word right here. Piping bag to pipe that really fancy look. But since these are green, you can't see through them. I'm just gonna put it in. Oh boy. It's only $5.89. I really wanted to get 6 ounces, but when you whip it like that, it gets a lot of air into it, and you have to really pack it down to see if you can add more into it. Well, I did 6.3, and if it's over, that's fine. Better over than under. Keep those regulations right. Okay. And I'm getting messy here. I am getting messy. Probably could have put it in a piping bag either way, so it wouldn't have been so messy, but I think it's okay. Okay. Just packing it down, so if it need more, I can get it. And that's over, so it's just filled to the brim. You don't want to fill it to the brim, but you do want to make sure if you want to get 6 ounces, you want to get 6 ounces. Okay, that's it. That's perfect. Okay, I'm not going to bore you with the rest of the detail. As you can see, I'm just basically filling these. We'll come back and show you what they look like once they're labeled. Okay. This is, you can add some mica or some colorants to this, but I'm just going to keep mine natural. I'm just going to keep it just like this. Okay. And that's the grapefruit. Okay, with that being said, I'm going to let you go, and I will come back to show you what they look like once they've been labeled and everything. And I just want to say thank you for all your patience with me and my talking. I do have a learning disorder. I'm not ashamed of it, but I'm getting better and better all the time. I have a lot of trouble with my phonics. But as my teacher said at the college, just keep trying. Okay, so I'm going to let you go, and thank you so much for your time and your patience with me. Hopefully these videos will get better and better as time go by, and hopefully you'll be on this journey with me. Thank you so much. Have an awesome and a blessed day. Bye now.